What's up, YouTube? Jesse here. I'm just going to go through a PS2 collection video. Been watching a lot of videos from Metal Jesus, Alpha Megasin, Game Chasers, OK Chief 420. Just kind of got me interested in collecting again. I've only been collecting again for a couple months. I used to have a bunch of stuff, but I actually sold it all because I didn't have an interest anymore. But I mean, for some reason now, just getting the interest again to collect. So this video, I'm going to go over my PS2 collection. Yeah, let's do it up. First game, really like a lot. I like the second version of this game a lot more. That's Twisted Metal Black. Like I said, Twisted Metal 2 is probably definitely my favorite. I grew up playing that game. It's really fun. But this one is also a great game too. Really like it. The story's awesome. Yeah, check it out. Next one is the Sega Genesis collection. I really like a lot of these games on here. You know, Alex Kidd and the Enchanted Castle. What's the other ones? Kid Chameleon, Bonanza Brothers. You know, you have your good old Sonic on here too. Just picked it up. It was cheap. You know, I miss playing a lot of the old Sega games. Don't really want to buy a Genesis. That's what I have an Ouya for, just to emulate. But I mean, still would like to have a lot of the other consoles. But yeah, great game. It's really fun to, you know, if you have some time to kill. It doesn't really take much effort, I guess, to play the game, but it's really fun. The next one, I played one of the games in this series. Really liked it a lot. I've never played this one. I actually got this one at a garage sale for like $1. It's part of the Legacy of Kain series. This is Soul Reaver 2. I have not actually played this yet. I haven't had the time. But if it's anything like Legacy of Kain, the original one, I mean, I really like that game. Really cool action game. Yeah, excited to try this one out. Maybe I'll play it tonight. I don't know. Who knows? Next game, I actually found at a pawn shop, or actually that same garage sale. Guy actually gave me a deal on it. Oh, these are all actually complete, by the way. Next one is Contra, Shattered Soldier. I'm going to say one thing. This game is hard as fuck, for me anyway. It's really fun, though. Just non-stop action, pretty much. I'm really a big Metal Slug fan. I mean, so this one, I remember playing the Contra games back in the day, too. The NES, things like that. It's really good. But yeah, I mean, if you like just shooters, pretty simple game, but it's hard as shit. The next one I picked up at Goodwill. I don't know, honestly don't know why I bought this. I think it's just because I didn't have it. And it was really, really cheap. That's Disney's The Haunted Mansion. I haven't gotten a chance to play this yet at all. For some reason, it almost reminds me of Luigi's Mansion on the GameCube. I mean, just from the screenshots on the back. There's puzzles and things like that. It's probably going to suck. But, I mean, if any of you guys have played it, comment down there and tell me what it's like. I don't know. Figured why not. The next game I really got into. I never played it before. I recently just picked it up probably a couple months ago. I know, it's horrible. It's Kingdom Hearts. I really like this game. It's really entertaining. I don't know what to say about it other than it's addicting as hell. I really got into this. I'm a huge Nightmare Before Christmas fan, and I looked on the back cover and there's Jack Skellington right there, so I immediately just had to have it. But yeah, I started playing it. Awesome game. I mean, the voiceover is really good. Just the graphics for the PS2 at the time were ridiculous. Alright, now we're going to go into my survival horror. My PS2 is very small. There's some games that I'm still looking for that I cannot find for anything. First one is Alone in the Dark. It's missing the manual. I remember playing this game a long time ago. I got into it quite a bit. I just thought it was cheap. I'd pick it up, give it a shot again. I haven't played it recently yet, though, but we'll try it. The next one is actually 2 copies of the same game. It's Resident Evil 4 on the PS2. Unfortunately, the greatest hits version is the sealed one, and I have the regular version. I just thought it'd be cool to have a sealed version. I don't know why I bought the greatest hits version one of it, but why not? I remember playing Resident Evil 4 on the GameCube, and I really, really liked it. I've never played it on the PS2 though, and honestly, still haven't. But I remember playing it. It was probably one of my favorite Resident Evil 4 games at the time. Resident Evil 1 is what got me stuck into it, even though the voice acting is fucking horrible. But I really got into those when I was a kid. The next one is actually a sequel of a game I'm trying to find now. I actually remember watching Alpha Megasin, his survival horror genre collection he has, and I really want this first one. Want the first one of this, but this is the second Obscure, The Aftermath. It's a really cool story. It kind of gears more towards the the newer horror movies of college kids and things like that. It's a very dark game. I tried playing it in the daylight and I fucking couldn't do it. So missing the manual, unfortunately, but whatever. The next one is probably my favorite game in the series, and you'll hear that from a lot of people. Silent Hill 2. Like I said, favorite game in the series. I actually own this, I believe, on the Xbox too, the Restless Dreams one. Probably my favorite. Great story. The visuals are ridiculous for the time. Like I said, I'm a huge survival horror fan, so this was a must-have. The next one, it took a long time to find. Unfortunately, I just ended up ordering it on eBay because I wanted it so bad. And that's the first Fatal Frame. I remember back in the day where you could find these games for $20. I wish I would have bought them then, but it seems to be going up in value quite a bit. It definitely is complete. I started playing it. It's very interesting. I do like it a lot. I mean, it's a weird concept. You're have a camera and you have to capture the ghost souls and things like that. But it's really interesting. I really like it. The next one I found really cheap. It's missing the manual, unfortunately, but for what I paid for it, this game's not very easy to find. And that's Siren. I started playing this for a little bit. I haven't gotten to finish it, unfortunately. From what I've played, it's very, very dark. Pretty fucked up, and I like it. But yeah, I mean, I'll definitely be playing this quite a bit more for sure. The next ones, I finally was able to complete the trilogy of this for a pretty decent price, actually. That's Devil May Cry 1, 2, and 3 on the PS2. I remember I haven't played these for quite a long time. I remember playing the newest DMC on the 360, and that game was fucking badass. The controls were a little hard to get used to because there's so much going on, but I mean, Devil May Cry still one of my favorite series. Next one I found at a pawn shop. I really like the artwork in this game. That's 13. I'm a big comic book fan, so this hits home for me for sure. It's just a very different type of artwork, gameplay, things like that. I really enjoy it. The next one is another great series that I really enjoy. This is the PS2 God of War, the first one. This is the 2-disc set. This one does come with, there's a receipt too. The special feature disc, the DVD. I haven't got to watch it yet, but I played the shit out of this game. The next one, the game is not so great, but I mean, it was worth having the collection. And that's Scarface, The World Is Yours. One of my favorite movies ever made. The game, not so much. I remember playing it before, and I thought it was the greatest thing, but I popped it in the other day, and this looks fucking horrible. That's just my opinion. The story is really cool, really, really good. Sorry. So I can get around kind of the glitchiness of the game and things like that, but still a great game to play if you can get past the look. Next one I have is the Grand Theft Auto Trilogy. None of these are actually opened. I'm sure I'll open them at one point. But I mean, I've always been been a huge Grand Theft Auto fan. Not so much in the PS1 versions. I've been thinking about picking those up just to try them. But yeah, these are definitely something to have. Next one is a game I actually saw Metal Jesus review. I remember, I think I rented it a long time ago just to try it. And it's not very easy to find. That's Jaws Unleashed. Very strange game. Not gonna lie. It's kind of silly in the first part. You have to like get a key and you're a shark from, I don't know, it's weird. But it's fun. Next one I bought for shits and giggles. Just because. I got it for dirt ass cheap. That's Jackass the Game. Again, it's fucking weird. Honestly, I played it for a little bit and I just gave up because I don't know. It's strange. The next one is actually a fucking great condition. That's Time Crisis 3. I remember playing these games in the arcades. I've not played this one yet, though. My roommate picked this up. I haven't played it with a controller there. I'm not sure how exactly that would go. If you guys have played this, put it in the comments. Let me know what it's like. Maybe I'll get around to it if it's decent. Actually, we'll do a PS1 collection too. I don't have very many PS1 games, just a few. This one picked up pretty cheap. It's Vigilante 8. It's a pretty fun game. I mean, if you like the Twisted Metal series, it's fairly similar. Same concept, essentially. These games I actually picked up from my parents' house that I used to own when I had a PS1. This one's missing the first disc, unfortunately, but it's the first Gran Turismo. Very common game to find. Seen a bunch of copies of this. But, I mean, it's a game that I actually owned when I was a kid, so it's definitely something I want. Same with this one, too. It's missing the manual. That's the original Driver. Again, not that great of a game, but this is my copy that I got when, I don't even remember when the PS1 came out. I always thought it was really cool. The real car physics, the damage. You slide around a corner too much, your hubcap flies off. I thought that was the coolest thing. And then the next two I actually recently picked up. I used to own these as a kid, but I, for some reason, lost them or stole them. Or lost them or sold them. Not stole them. That's Jet Moto 1 and Jet Moto 2. Jet Moto 1 doesn't have a manual, whatever. But, I mean, I just love these games. They were so cool at the time, so different. And then one thing I actually picked up today from the pawn shop for very cheap is the full box of Guitar Hero 3 Legends of Rock. So this one actually has the wireless controller, the game, obviously, inside of it. But, I mean, I figured why not? I mean, I've been kind of on a Guitar Hero kick for some reason lately. So I figured I'd pick it up, give it a shot, maybe get all the games in the series, whatever. Actually, I'm going to do a couple handhelds, too. These I actually picked up at the Salvation Army for dirt ass cheap. First one is a Game Boy Advance original. It actually did come with this game inside of it for $6. It's the Crash Bandicoot Purple Ripto's Rampage. I did a little research on this game, and it's not that easy to find, which was kind of cool. And another thing I got was the original Nintendo DS. This was at a good price. I'm just gonna say that. Didn't come with any games. Didn't come with a charger, unfortunately, but the chargers were cheap, so I just ordered one off eBay. But yeah, no games for the DS yet. I'm gonna wait till they kind of drop down a little bit because honestly, I play my Vita for a handheld more than anything. But yeah, that is actually gonna conclude my PS2 collection. And, random shit. I'll be doing GameCube and an original Xbox and Xbox 360 collection too. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, subscribe. I'll be putting up more videos. Later.